It's the NFL on.
We are set to go from snowy Cleveland, and off we go from Cleveland. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, "Hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here." And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dalvin Tomlinson, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Fields now to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So we see it right here on the opening drive. Throwing the football in these snowing conditions going to be very, very tough. You wonder if they're going to rethink the aerial attack going forward.
It will be interesting, and it'll be a debate because most of the quarterbacks that we know, they believe they can throw through anything. They don't care if it's rain, snow, it doesn't matter, as long as they get a chance to throw the football. But I think a lot of coaches think that in these conditions, let's throw it early before things get worse.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Let's turn it up. Let's go now. Let's go. Let's focus in on what we got to do here.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. To throw is Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll get it inside the 35. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Watson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields. A throw left side taken in by Komet. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
1st and goal from the 3. Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
get
this
a little
time?
closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get it that.
2nd and 2. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. And this one is incomplete.
I like the play action there on 2nd and short, partner. You try and convince those safeties you're going to run for it. Hit them with that play action. Looks like a run. And then try and go over the top. Didn't work, but I like the play call.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Watson now to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the 1st down.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. On the move to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Faking the give, now Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. When you think about this strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
Now Watson. That's going to be taken in by Felton. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On 4th down, Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. So an interesting decision at this stage of the game to go for it. Do you think maybe that missed field goal earlier had anything to do with it?
If it did, I'm really surprised because usually one miss is not enough to alter your game plan. My only thought is maybe he got hurt, or maybe they just understand that it's not his day for some other reason we don't know right now. But in general situations, you run him back out there and let him have another chance.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
We gotta be big time now. Get him going, baby.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Right side, Claypool's got it. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now it's Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Foreman. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line. A shotgun snap, Fields. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Here's Foreman. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, partner, this drive has been a model of efficiency. They've done everything they've wanted to. And the defensive guys, they've got to be getting frustrated. They can't figure out how to get off the field.
Foreman is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fields now to throw. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Four yards remain for 2nd down. Here's Fields. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Fields on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Me and you, baby. Me and you. Let's do this, man. Let's go.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Operating from the gun. Fields under pressure, and they got to him again. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
You want to catch that, baby? That's how we eat. Don't give him enough.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25.
Let's go, baby.
Now it's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
All right, go get him now. Let's go. Do your thing. Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. York able to send this one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit.
All right, B.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Watson on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
From his goal line here, Fields. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Browns.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback would be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Now Chubb running right. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. This a 31-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. They'll run the option left. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Fields. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it, and were able to keep the drive moving.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 1st down, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Second and 5. On the draw, here's Foreman. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Darnell Mooney, the target there, but it'll be second down. Back to throw, Fields. That pass complete to Moore. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Foreman. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's right. Let us dictate. Here we go.
Again, it's Foreman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And we're back now here in Cleveland. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to make it a 2-score game. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. From the 31, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On first down, it's Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. From the 50, it's Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Chubb will get the call, running left. DeMarcus Walker there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Watson. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And it's third down. Watson now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. They'll run with Foreman. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
Let's go. Get it now. Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Fields. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw is Fields. Finds Kmet on the quick slant. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll go with Foreman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down and
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Moore from 4 yards out. And the Bears have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Watson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, he rifles one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Chicago offense set to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A carry for Foreman. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Up the middle they go. Foreman. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They run again with Foreman. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.